Man, what's good? Shofu in this bitch like birth control pills. Now, regarding my last video, a lot of you guys, I got the reaction out of you that I really wanted. I wanted you guys to be scared for about 2 seconds and then be like, Shofu, you're a joker. You got me, though, you little bugger. A lot of you I got the reaction that I wanted out of a lot of you, but some people were like, oh my gosh, Shofu, that's so not cool. I'm going to unsubscribe. Now, if that really made you mad to the point where you never wanted to see another one of my videos ever again, then I don't even know what to say. Bye. I really don't know what to say to you. I'm sorry. Yeah, and also I want to bring up the point. I don't understand why people think that I suck at this game. Let me just tell you guys real quick. I got this shit, okay? I got this shit. A lot of people think that, like, see, when I'm actually battling, my mind frame is completely different than what my narrations reflect. I'm not all like, when I battle, it's serious. I take my time making my moves. I turn off everything. This is when I really want to win, and I haven't lost in a while, if you guys haven't noticed. Except to D-Mac, but that was like some UU bull crap, and I still beat him like twice. But anyways, like, when it comes down to battling, I don't really take it seriously. I play it for fun, obviously, but just because I play it for fun doesn't mean that I don't want to win. And I got this shit. Please trust me. Like, it's not like I'm just some noob. I know what I'm doing when I'm playing. When I narrate, I want it to be fun. I want to enjoy the narration myself, so I'm all playful and shit, and I make a lot of jokes. But that's besides the point. Just wanted to clarify to all the haters out there that be hating for no reason. But I got a battle here against my boy Bla-blak-bla-blak-bla-blakblastoise. Yeah, I guess Black wanted to prove to one of his friends, or I think it was his brother or something, that Pokemon is, you have to be good to know what you're doing. So his brother basically thought that anybody can be good at Pokemon and that it wasn't a hard game to be good at. But we were just trying to show him that you can't go into a game like Pokemon blindly and expect to be good like the first time you play it. So I don't know what he was trying to prove, but I got a battle against Bla-blak-bla-blakblastoise. So he's gonna lead with his Mamoswine, and I'm actually gonna lead with the absolute wrong lead, my Heatran. I thought he might want to lead with his Ferrothorn and just set up the hazards as quickly as possible. But since he leveled his Mamoswine, I'm going to be forced to switch out. I didn't have to switch out, but I thought he might go straight for the Earthquake instead of the Stealth Rock, so I went out to my Skarmory. Now he's going to go out to his Rotom. I'm going to set up a layer of spikes. Now, I think that, most Rotoms are choice nowadays, but just in case he wants to hit me with an electric type move, I'm going to switch out and go to my Vado. And looks like he's choice because he does indeed switch out. If he wasn't choiced, he would have probably went for the Will-O-Wisp. So knowing that he might go for the Will-O-Wisp or switch out to his Ferrothorn, I'm going to go back out to my Heatran. So I made a good move there because now he's going to be forced to switch, and I'm going to be able to get up my Stealth Rock without him doing anything to me. And I am going to get up my Stealth Rocks as he sends out his Politoed, and his Politoed is very threatening. But the combination of Heatran and Gastrodon is going to make that Politoed a lot easier to predict, especially since I have Protect on my Heatran. So now that I have Protect on my Heatran, I can go for it and see what move he's going to lock himself into, because I can pretty much assume that he is Choice Specs or Choice Scarf because he didn't get any leftovers recovery. So I'm going to go out to Vado, get the special attack boost from the Storm Drain. He's going to switch out to his Rotom. I'm going to go for the Skull just to get damage on that thing. And because of the Rain boosted, Storm Drain boosted as well, Scald, it's gonna do like 40%. So I was actually surprised that it did that much. I didn't expect it to do that much. But he's gonna trick me his Choice Scarf. It might prove to be problematic in the future because I don't have an Earth move. I mean, not an Earth move, a Ground move. Damn, I don't have a Ground move. I have Ice Beam and I have Scald. So he's gonna predict my switch. I'll go for the Volt Switch, but I stay in and go for the Scald again. So I'm up 5-6 right now, and he's gonna bring in his Toxicroak. Now, knowing that he has Dry Skin, I'm gonna switch out, but he makes the good move and also switches out to his Politoed as I switch into my Skarmory to wall the Toxicroak. But like I said, I had to switch out because he would have been able to set up all over my face if I had stayed in. So I'm gonna go for the Roost now because I wanted to take a hit from that thing and then roost off all the damage just to see what move he locked himself into. But it turns out that he's actually slower than my Skarmory. So that means that he's max HP with no speed EVs, which was kind of weird. I've never seen that before in my life. Most Choice Specs Politoads have at least some speed investment and then a little bit of HP. but his is just max HP, max special attack, and probably like 4 in special defense or something. So because he got a crit with the Ice Beam earlier, I'm going to be forced to go for Roost. And I'm going to go for Roost knowing that when I use Roost, I'll be just completely steel, meaning that his Ice Beam won't be as effective as it was earlier. So he's going to switch out, bringing his Thunderous as I go for another Roost. That's fine because I do have my, I do still have my Gastrodon. Gastrodon will be useful. So I'm actually going to switch out to my Gastrodon now, but he's going to predict that and switch out to his Ferrothorn now. And obviously, I'm not going to want to stay in against his Ferrothorn no matter what. Even though I am choiced, Gastrodon can still prove to be helpful later. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to switch out to my Tangrowth to take any Leech Seeds or Power Whips that he wants to go for. If he wants to set up hazards, he can go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go out to my Mildew, and I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder in case he wants to switch out and I don't predict right. So I can always go for Sleep Powder and put something to sleep, whether it be his Ferrothorn or any Pokemon he wants to switch in. So I do put his Ferrothorn to sleep, and it hits, thankfully. So that grass is asleep. Hit him with that NyQuil. Hit him with that motherfucking Promethazine. Bitch! So now I'm going to switch out, go to my Tyranitar, so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can get rid of the rain, and I can possibly take out his Ferrothorn, which was the main idea of me bringing my Tyranitar in the first place. Now, I don't think Ferrothorn got the memo. Bitch! So now that I got my Choice Banded superpower off cleanly, I was like, yes, yes, he's gonna die. Get that big threat out of here. Yes. He lived? What the oh my, I was so mad because now he wakes up and he kills me with a fucking Power Whip. What type of shit is that? Are you kidding me? Did you know that he lived with the amount of HP that Leftovers restores? So that's 20. He lived with 20 HP. If I had gotten up 1 more layer of spikes, that big threat would have been out of here. But now I'm going to bring up my Fire Turd, and I'm going to go for that Lava Plume as he just stays in and lets his Ferrothorn die. Really no reason to save it at that low health. He can't switch out and switch back in anyways because of the spikes and the Stealth Rocks, which didn't do their job. God damn it. Anyway, so he brings in his Politoed, right? Now, I know he's not going to go straight for the Hydro Pump because last time I used Protect, so there's really no need to use Protect again because I know he's just going to switch right out to his Mamoswine. So he got predicted because I go out to my Vado, and I know I can live in Earthquake even though that thing has massive power, and I have no defensive EVs, but I do have max HP, so I know I can live. And I'm going to go ahead and get off the Scald, and it is going to OHKO in the rain. So, well, he didn't have max HP anyways, but even if he did, he would have died. So, yeah. So now I was going to bring out his Toxicroak. Now, even though I know that it clearly has dry skin and that I can't damage it with my locked-in Scald, I'm going to stay in, and I'm going to go for the Scald, even though he enjoys being bathed in that hot water. Because I have a plan, since I know that he has Swords Dance and not Bulk Up or Substitute. Well, I know Black likes to go more offensive with the Toxicroak because I've been playing him on PO lately. So I knew that he wouldn't have Substitute, so I wasn't really worried. So my plan here is to let him set up all he wants. Yeah. Go ahead and get up all of them Swords Dances. And I'm just going to go out to my Excadrill, which still outspeeds Toxicroak even in the rain. And I'm just going to go ahead and get off an Earthquake because I know he can't one-hit KO me with a Sucker Punch. So yeah, that was very good on my part. It worked out well because I live with 105. I actually lived with a lot more than I thought I would. So, Excadrill, you're a boss. I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Earthquake. And that is a dead Toxicroak. So, Excadrill, I'm going to miss you when you get banned. So, I'm using you as much as possible right now. So, he's going to bring out his PK Thunder. And he's going to go for that big Blastinator. And he is going to hit, unfortunately for me, because I did click that Rock Slide button. But like I said, he hit the Focus Blast, and I didn't even have to say it because you saw it on the screen. Anyways, I'm going to go to that big Mildew. Now, I know I can live 1 HP Ice because he doesn't have a Life Orb. So what I'm actually going to do is go for the Sleep Powder, but he goes for the Nasty Plot. So if this didn't work out, I would have lost, definitely, because the rain is up. And if he had woken up on the first turn, you know, he has to stay asleep on this turn right here, so that's the mandatory turn asleep. But if he had woken up next turn, I would have lost the battle. But luckily for me, he doesn't wake up, and I'm going to be able to get off 2 Hidden Power Ices and take out his Thundurus. What is good? Thundurus, you might be banned too soon. So yeah. And actually, speaking of Pokemon being banned, I actually have a say on what gets banned this time. I earned my vote on Smogon. So I'm actually allowed to vote on what Pokemon get banned. So I'm thinking about banning Deoxys Speed and just Baton Pass, because Baton Pass is broken as fuck. But anyways, he's gonna bring out his Choice Specs Politoed, go for the Ice Beam, take out my Tangrowth, and then I'm gonna bring out my my fucking Skarmory, which outspeeds his Politoed, and I'm gonna KO with the Brave Bird. So that right there, my ladies and gents, is swag. Just kidding. That's a good game. Blastoise, man, that was one of the best battles I've had in a while. So yeah, you guys gotta check out Blastoise. Trust me, man. He knows what he's doing, and he just has that I don't give a fuck attitude. So for you real niggas out there, go check out Blastoise. Anyways, I'm out, guys. Deuces.